What is a stock I wish I could short right now? What's going on, team? It's Ricky with Technical Solutions here with a quick stock market update. There is a stock that has gapped up to a $300 billion market cap, and it makes AMC as a meme stock look like child's play. I'm going to be sharing my screen with you guys. I hope that you guys find this video entertaining. If you do, please make sure you drop a thumbs up and consider subscribing. And I'll also be providing you guys with a quick little overall market update. Let's go right to it. This article is actually by CNBC, and the $300 billion meme stock that makes GameStop look like child's play. I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with news, but it's this Hong Kong-based tech company that trades under AMTD Digital. That's the name of it. But the ticker symbol took a little time to actually find it, but it's HKD. Super low volume. Definitely would not recommend buying anything like this. But on the day, it's already down 36%. The thing that I find absolutely crazy is that this is a stock that just recently IPO'd. I believe it's in the past 3 weeks that it went public. It started at $13 a share, and check this out. From $13, this is why it's catching so much attention. It peaked to highs of $2,500 for a total return of 8,000. Really, majority of its volume began to pick up. I believe this was last week. Let me make sure. Yeah, 7/22. So July 22nd is when this thing really began to take off. And even then, from the price point of about right around $100 a share to what we hit highs of, that is still a 5,700% return. This is why it's so important to be aware of when manipulation is present. I wanted to use this as an example of a stock or what are red flags to look for when a stock is being manipulated. Well, when you can't really make sense of what is causing this positive catalyst, we've seen this happen time and time again, of where is all this buying pressure coming from, or when it looks like it's too good to be true, especially if something gaps up really 20 to 30% day after day. I mean, we were seeing gains of over 100% in just one day. Absolutely insane, right? You need to understand that these rallies do not last forever. I'm a big believer that there's a lot of different ways on how to make money in the market when direction is in your favor, meaning that when the stock is bullish, and if you want to day trade it, meaning buying and selling it within the same day, so be it, right? As long as you manage your risk, as long as you manage your position size, and as long as you understand that this isn't going to last forever, do it in a way that you can tolerate, right? But don't get caught at the very top, and don't get caught bag holding, right? It's like the same thing with GME, it's the same thing with AMC, it's the same thing with Dogecoin. You need to understand that all of these hype meme plays always come to an end. I really wish this platform allowed me to short this stock. I would love to short this stock. I came across this stock yesterday, and I was looking to see if I could possibly short it, and I just found out that I couldn't. But yesterday would have been a killer day for me, including today. It's already down 36% on the day, and I really think that this thing's going to crash right back down to $170, $100 a share. It would not surprise me. Can it have a second win and continue to rally? Of course. If there's enough buying pressure, it could get remanipulated. But understand that these type of stocks that surpass, think about this fintech stock based out of Hong Kong had a greater, if I'm not mistaken, valuation than some of the biggest tech companies that are based out of the US. And this thing literally went public 3 weeks ago. Ask yourself a simple question. Have you even ever heard of it? No? Well, again, then when something sounds like it's too good to be true, that should be a red flag on why to be more selective. You should never be scared to take advantage of an opportunity. You should just choose to be more selective with your position size and how long you choose to hold something, especially when you know that there's huge red flags of it being manipulated. With that being said, I wanted to follow up with the overall market. We have TQQQ pulling back on the day. This is the first day this week that we're actually seeing TQQQ make lower lows and lower highs. TQQQ has had some small red days, but it was very, very choppy. If anything, the NASDAQ market is still struggling to really sell off. The thing that I'm really paying attention to is if you guys look at this on the day chart, I want to see if we begin to retrace back down to that EMA line on the day chart, which would put us right around $30 a share. a simple question to ask yourself is, of course, we would love to see the market to continue to rally, but with interest rates, with inflation rates, still not showing that it's peaking, and with companies, huge corporations, laying off people. I mean, Amazon just announced that they're going to be laying off 100,000 employees. There's no reason that Amazon, I mean, if you look at Amazon stock, it's up on the day. And if you look at it in the past week, Amazon is up over 15% in just the past week. And yeah, a lot of it has to do with its earnings, but we all must understand that kind of just like those pump and dumps, when there's an overreaction and we begin to trade at that same resistance level, and if there's no fundamental reason to support those levels, we're going to retrace. And the longer that we prolong that correction, the harder it can drop. So I just want to make sure that you're not afraid to take advantage of an opportunity, right? I still want to have my long-term position in Amazon, Apple, Tesla, and I'm still going to hold those, but I'm going to make sure that I have enough cash available that when the market does pull back, right? So if we look at TQQQ and if we see that it does pull back to that $30 price point, I would love to buy more, right? Because I'm just getting it at a cheaper price level. And I think that's the thing. It's like, pullbacks should never be viewed as a negative thing. Pullbacks are inevitable. They're always going to happen. You can either prepare for them or you can either be surprised by them. You choose, right? And it's the simple things in life that people tend to overcomplicate. And these simple principles are also simple mistakes that traders avoid and or don't make sense of. And I hope that you're not one of them. Now is the time to prepare for a pullback. Not that you have to do anything, but just have a plan in place. Not when it's actually happening. At that point, you're going to make an emotional or irrational mistake, and you might put yourself in a worse position. So I'm very excited to follow up. One thing that I do want to remind you is that tomorrow there is a very important report that is set to be released, and all of these are going to be 1 hour before the market opens at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. 1 hour before the market opens, we have the unemployment rate. We have all of these different reports that are going to be announced. If you're part of my Learn Plan Profit group, I will make sure that I send you not only an email, but also I will post the results in the announcement section as soon as it is that they get reported. I really do appreciate you guys' time. Friendly reminder, you heard me talk about them. It's the Learn Plan Profit group. I trade with them live every morning. So how valuable would it be for you as an absolute beginner to be able to watch me trade live every day, Monday through Friday, when the market opens? So anytime that you want to jump on in, I'm there going live, breaking down stocks and showing whatever it is that I'm trading if an opportunity presents itself. This is something that we've been doing since 2018. Not only do you get access to every future live trading, but you also get access to every previous live session that we've ever hosted within Learn Plan Profit dating back to 2018. Again, it's an all-inclusive package. It's a one-time payment, lifetime access, and right now it is $100 off, and that is that second link in the description of this video if you want to watch me trade live as soon as tomorrow. Also, friendly reminder, our TechBud staycation ends on August 7th, so literally 3 days left. So if you want to enter, for every $1 you spend, it equals 5 automatic entries, and that is at shoptechbuds.com or the fourth link in the description. I really do appreciate you guys' time. If you guys have any questions or you want to reach out to me, click the first link down below and send me a direct message. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.